Hello, everyone. My name is Julian Frommel from Utrecht University. On behalf of my co-authors Thom and Maurits, who did the majority of this work, I'm presenting this work in progress for CHIPLAY on personalized matchmaking restrictions for reduced exposure to toxicity in online games. So generally, this context is toxicity in online games, which we generally understand as an umbrella term for various types of negative behaviors involving abusive communications, but also in-game behaviors directed towards other players, and that generally violate the rules and social norms of games. Toxicity is very prevalent, for example, with 83% of adult gamers experiencing harassment in multiplayer games, and is generally very bad for players because it can harm mood, social capital, and well-being, and it's been associated with psychological distress and loneliness. However, it's also very hard to combat in parts because of the normalization and subjectivity of about what toxicity is. In this work, we were interested in personalized matchmaking restrictions, which are systems that are generally integrated in matchmaking systems of online games. So think about competitive online games where you're matched with other players in teams and versus other players. And what we use here are settings that allow players to express matchmaking preferences, specifically concerning other players' communication styles. The idea of this is that it can be used to reduce exposure to what one considers toxic. So what we did in this work is conduct an interview study where we developed this interactive prototype and wanted to answer the research questions. What are players' opinions about personalized matchmaking restrictions in online games? So we recruited 11 participants, showed them the interactive prototypes with these matchmaking restrictions, and then conducted semi-structured interviews, which we then analyzed with thematic analysis. The preliminary insights show that there are benefits and concerns to the systems. On the one hand, they might provide benefits to players to really, for example, help you filter out toxic players when you have a lot of negative experiences with them. But this very often also depends on the context. Participants mention things like it can be good for younger players, it can be good for people that are more sensitive, but it also depends on the size of the player base. And this was associated with the concerns because there was a lot of concern about player segmentation, that people would be put together and may worsen each other's behaviors because you're matching more or less the toxic people with each other. And this was also associated with negative outcomes like effects on matchmaking, that it would make matchmaking queues longer and it might also affect the reliability of ranks. So taken together, we found that participants thought that personalized matchmaking has a lot of potential to reduce exposure to toxicity, but it needs further study to tackle the potential problems. Thank you very much.